Hi, I'm Sue from the Wellesley Free Library. We are happy to provide access with your library card to Global Road Warrior, which contains global knowledge for students and travelers, whether for business or pleasure. World Trade Press has been providing databases of country information to schools, libraries, academic institutions, global businesses, and government agencies since 1993. Now you too can take advantage of this wonderful database filled with culture, history, language, and travel information for 174 countries. There is no app for Global Road Warrior, but the website is mobile friendly. So let's get started. To be able to access Global Road Warrior, simply go to wellesleyfreelibrary.org. Once you're on the page, click on the adults in the white box and scroll down till you get to looking for more. Click on See All, takes you to our page for databases A to Z. Click on the G and you're there at Global Road Warrior. Click on that. And if you're accessing this from home, you may have put your library card number in, but you will be able to get in and see the database as it is. On the home page of the database, there are several ways to be able to search for these countries and the information about them. First, there is this select country by map. And as you see, as you hover over the particular countries, you're going to be able to see what country it is and click on it and be able to get the information. Just an aside here, if you have a student in elementary school, they have state projects. There's lots of information on each state in this database to help you to be able to find those important facts like state bird, state flag, and a map of the country for your student to be able to be successful with their research. The other way that you can get to the country is by typing it in there or simply by scrolling down to the country and clicking on it. I'm going to choose China because it seems to be a popular place for people who are trying to do business, and there's a lot of travel going back and forth. At the top of the page, you will see two boxes, one that will have the current time to give you a sense of the time zone, and also one that has the temperature. Down the right, you will be able to see photos of China, so you'll have that visual experience of being in the country. At the bottom of the pages, if there is a particular author who worked on this page, you will find that there, and that's only important if you are trying to do this for a research project and you need to have a bibliography. Up here, you will be able to find 3 major citation formats that you can copy and paste into your bibliography and include the author's name if you're using something from this page. On the left-hand side, let's go back to this toolbar on the side that has all the wonderful information that we're looking for. It always starts on the country overview, which will give you some sort of a background of the country. If you're looking for specific facts on country, you can click on country facts, and as you see, they do have sound that you can hear the words said in American English or in the UK English, and also in the local language. You'll be able to hear it. Down below is more information that you'll be able to find elsewhere. As you're looking through over here. So here we've got business culture. I just wanted to click on that just because there's so many people that are traveling back and forth doing business. The business experience will be very important so that you'll have some sort of an idea of what it's like to be in China doing business, and the etiquette will be useful so you don't offend anyone. The meetings will also be helpful. It will tell you how to prepare for them, some useful expressions, how to schedule, and more information that you will find useful. There are other information here, and I'm just going to mention food and recipes because of the state reports that some of the students have to do. They do have pictures of the dishes, and they also will give you recipes for them. If you click on here, it will give you a recipe for this particular one, but you'll find more by going here and clicking on those. government information. The health and medical could be important if you happen to get ill or injured while you're in the country. And I do have a librarian that I know who actually did have to use this for her son who was in a foreign country and became ill. She went in and found the Director of Health Services and was able to locate a place for him to be able to go to get help. The history is going to be quite long here. The historical timeline is very, very helpful, so you get a real sense of when events occurred throughout all of the eras of China. And again, more wonderful images here on the right. Holidays and festivals, if you're traveling, would be nice. Human rights is something people are looking for. Language is very important, and this has quite a nice area for this. It will tell you about the spoken languages. There's a video dictionary here where you can actually choose the language that you're looking for here. If you're looking to have it in English, or this is going to give you different terms that they will actually feature over here that you can click on and be able to hear them being said. Essential terms, I would certainly take a look at that as you're going, because those will be helpful as you're out and about. Maps, I wanted to mention, because there are thematic maps, all kinds of maps that'll be useful to students who are doing research, as well as anyone who is just interested in what area of China they would like to visit. And there's always an outline map that's going to be useful in case you want to make your own. Check out the money to see what you're going to need to have your money changed to. Points of interest if you're traveling will give you some sort of an idea of what you should be looking for. And in here you're going to be able to click on these little boxes at the bottom here that will give you more information, location of this particular point of interest. You can email it to yourself as well, or to a friend, the information that you see there. You can also print every page in here just by going up to File and going down to Print, and it will print that page for you to have. Take a look at the security briefing if you are traveling for the security assessment as far as crime in the country, what to be aware of, normal travel precautions, elevated risks, and high risk. They will tell you about all of those, and travel warnings. And right now, on every country, you're going to find a global health advisory, do not travel, because of the COVID-19. The last thing I want to just mention is the travel essentials. The visa and passport, this will give you a quick view of what you will need to have in order to be able to get a visa or a passport. The other thing, the immunizations you will need, and tipping might be something that would be useful. There's one more way to be able to search for country information, and this allows you to do all the countries at one time with the search term, or you can just do a particular country. I'm just going to put in customs in here, see what we get. As you see, it will give you a particular place to go in that country where you can find that information. There's lots more to see in the database, so do take some time to look around and see what it has to offer. You know now that you can be as knowledgeable as possible on your next trip if you just use Global Road Warrior.